212.
What the hell is this?
Let's make sure this is started over here. Okay. That's running.
Oh, I found out.
Talk to me.
I also found out about your for you going to the States.
Uh-huh.
You have to pay $500 to the Canadian pardon.
What you mean?
Yeah. And then you have to pay another $500 to the American.
What?
Yeah.
So this is just like for the, if I want to go in minus, like, because I'm just trying to go in and just hopefully they don't ask.
Yeah.
But if I want to go in and just do all that paperwork ahead of time, it's $5 for what?
For the Canadian side of things.
Okay.
I know you've heard like $3,000 and all that. There's ways to go around it. So you could get it for that price. Go on university.
Okay.
And that's what you do first.
Okay.
Right? No matter if you think, okay, it's been 10 years and da-da-da-da-da-da, it's still there. You know what I mean? So
oh, that's for sure. I know for sure it's still going to show up on the record.
Yeah. So I was talking to someone from Air Canada who's very high up, and they're like, yeah, I'll get him his ticket, but make sure his shit is, you know what I mean? Yeah. Airtight. And then, you'll get your ticket and everything because they'll know before, right? They see your passport.
That's, listen, fam, there's also something that changed to the work visas. I don't know if you've seen that. There was a report that the work visas went from $600 to like $2,000 or $3,000 or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So now for any Canadian artist that wants to get a 6-month work visa to go make a move through the United States and do their music thing
and chill,
it's they've made it exponentially harder or more expensive, at least if you're trying to do that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know why, and that's the American side. The thing is, like, the Americans who made that decision, the American government.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The federal government. To me, that's crazy. Yo, salute to the people on the comment gang who are popping up right now. Comment gang strong. Let us know if our mics are good. Make sure the mics are popping up here on the little 1-2 on the meter. Okay, there we go. We good. Let me go on Instagram Live with my new phone. Is your phone here? You might need to get up and
I don't even know where it is. I swear I had it.
Me.
Oh, I have it.
You got it?
I got
it.
Okay.
I'm gonna pop on my Instagram right now and let the people know. Say that Dusty Wallace and Friday Ricky Dread are on live.
Don't know.
Let's see. How do I do this now? I haven't done this in a while. Okay, here we go. Instagram was.
Are you hearing clicks on the iPhone?
Yo,
yeah, clicks on the iPhone.
Instagram, we out here. And yo, salute to Instagram too, I guess. There's been some new updates.
Some changes.
Right? They said that now I haven't tried it yet, but you can put GIFs on Instagram.
I tried
what I'm saying?
I did it on academics comments.
So so explain, what did you do? Did you is there like a GIF button?
I picked one of the GIFs.
Okay.
Like when I went to, like, you know, when you go to your like emojis and then from there they have like another couple, you know?
Yeah, like the specialized faces and stuff like that.
Yeah, like I already have my own emoji.
Right.
So I was trying to like lay it in there. Like my emoji has like tattoos on the face and everything. Like I've had this one, but I couldn't ever post it on Instagram for like the comments. You know what I mean? But whatever. Now you can.
Okay.
Right.
And what about the GIF part? Is it like a GIF button and then you can pick through GIFs?
Yeah, and it shows up all the GIFs. And you could also, I think, search. I think you could search for ones too and stuff like that. So
I wonder if people can use that on live. People who are on the live right now, we're on YouTube Live. Check us out. YouTube.com/We Love Hip Hop Network. Yep. Let us know if y'all can put some GIFs in the live on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
If they can do that, then that's sick.
That's sick.
You know what I'm saying? And still to the comment gang who's popping up right now. Road to Success. We out here. I
already know.
I got news stories. I got a bunch of stuff written down. The title of this video here is Top 5 is Top Troll.
Yeah. Whoa.
We'll get into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instagram, quick, fast, pop up on the YouTube. We're on YouTube Live right now. I'm also going to activate the phone lines for about half an hour of this live so that we can get people's opinions on some of these news stories. So let's get it popping.
Let's do it.
So Keeps It Solid. Their page got disabled.
Yes, I noticed that. I was sad.
Yeah, man. Salute to Keeps It Solid.
Salute.
I had a conversation with the founder on the phone, and he was like, "Yo, this page is disabled." They're still on the grind, like regardless.
Why? Someone reported it?
I think it was community guidelines, like maybe on certain posts.
Oh.
Right.
Well, he does go kind of off sometimes. I won't lie, but I like it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, do your thing.
Well, like he also gets political with, or you know, all of the blogs get political with some of these posts, right? And you know, if you're posting about certain things, even without any kind of malice, like you're not trying to be malicious and shit, you're just trying to post what's going on in the news.
Yeah, but the government will stop that.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying?
You know? And that's
you don't have to get reported. Like Instagram will the algorithm will pick that up and say we don't like what you're talking about right there, sir.
And they'll just stop your black ass from you know what I mean, proving your point.
Yeah, man. So like Keep Six is they're still busy on Twitter. So salute to Keep Six to their Twitter page. But that sucks, fam. The man's had over 100,000 subs, followers. I mean. That was a source of income for them, I would imagine, as far as like the promotion posts and stuff that they do on the page.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'd be cheesed right now if I was him.
Yeah, but he'll get it right back. You know what I mean? Come on. Like, as soon as he said he's back up, I followed. Like, and I don't even think he had to follow.
He had a backup.
He had a backup.
Yeah. They've always had a backup. And that's something I guess.
I always get them two mixed up too.
Yeah.
Because then I'll look for a post that I seen earlier from him, and then I'll go on the backup page and can't see it, and then I remember, oh yeah, it's Keeps It Solid.
What I always do is I look for the amount of followers. If I see the 100K, I'm like, okay, this is the real one. You know what I'm saying? Or if I see because the backup I think had like 17,000 followers or something like that. Like,
yeah, it's not like you know what I mean. It's just a backup page, right? So
so still, fam, like as a page. Like my brain goes to the cash too, right? Like he's doing promotion for multiple rappers, you know, doing, you know, promo for their stuff, right?
But he also like he hits topics that like most people wouldn't. And I rate that.
Yeah.
It's Black History Month. He went into that. You think it's because of that?
It's possible.
I think he did a post about some stuff about something about black. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because it's not just a news blog. Like it's still there's still real people behind it. So opinions will go into some of the posts.
Yeah.
And sometimes Instagram or Facebook don't like your opinion on shit, which to me completely disregards the whole freedom of speech thing. Why do we got freedom of speech then if you say a certain thing or you say a certain thing in a certain way?
Well,
and then all of a sudden you're out of there.
Well, there is no more freedom of speech if they're kicking you off of Twitter and stuff just for, you know, expressing yourself. There isn't, right?
Yeah. Freedom of speech costs, bro.
I think that's where, like, from back in the day till now, that's the difference. Because before you could have had a kumbaya, you know what I mean, outside of City Hall, and you know what I mean. You'd probably just be told to get away or go across the street, but now if a SWAT team will be out there ready to fight with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, so it like a lot of our rights are being, not to say taken, but they're being re-advised, like, in a sense, right?
Yeah.
So
listen, man,
I would be very careful of what you say nowadays on social media. Because let's just say the next day you blow up, or let's just say the next day you win even the lottery. You know what I mean? Or something. And then like you were saying some wild shit on Instagram. And now you got to be,
some old posts
just pop back up. Look at, what's his name the other day on Twitter?
Not Lil Duval.
Was it Duval talking about his daughter and stuff like that?
Yeah, I think that was Lil Duval.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And
those old tweets always come to bite you in the ass, eh?
Like, is someone just sitting around just watching that? And this?
Yes, bro.
There's
your
a team.
detractors, or like just like this, the way that the internet works. There's always like the trolls or people out there to like. It's a badge of honor to be the one that says, "I found the tweet that exposed so and so." Right?
Yeah.
You might be a page that has like 1,000 followers, maybe like 300 followers on your Twitter.
Yeah.
But like you did the due diligence
but
to dig deep and find that old tweet, and you reposted it on your thing, and now you're king.
No, you're not, because does really your followers go up? Not all the time.
Not really. Not enough for it to make a difference in your life.
But maybe
for that person, they're like, yo, I did it. I accomplished something. I exposed so-and-so from back in the day.
Whoa. So would that be a sense of ratting?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, because like it's like almost like you're an investigator. You're like doing your due diligence to go find dirt to expose this person.
And you're not a journalist in that sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Fuck. The journalists pick it up later because that person resurfaced the tweet.
That's what would you call that? Like a Karen?
You're a whistleblower.
Yeah, internet whistleblower.
Yeah, like, basically that's what it is. They're internet whistleblowers. You went like fam, any of us it can happen to. Okay, they'll go. You reach a level of popularity, a level of success, and now there's somebody, one of your haters, somebody that you might have even rubbed the wrong way back in the days.
Come back to nip,
Yeah, now they're digging. Like I freaking remember when that guy did say that one thing. I'm gonna go find that and dig that up and expose this goof because I don't like him.
Yeah, it's over from there.
Yeah. It just, fam, there's thousands of people who are loving you. You don't know. It only takes two to three people or one person even to just do that digging to take you down, bro.
Bro, that didn't even take him down though.
No, but like,
you know what I mean?
To make you look bad at least for the 48 hours, right?
Or 70.
Like you can put up you could have a tweet from back in the days when we used different terminologies, like when we spoke different, and we might have used the F word that rhymes with maggot. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just because that's just what we used back then. Like, fam, I have raps that I said that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Calling people that, right?
Yeah.
So now if people can go dig that up and call me homophobic.
Well,
come on, fam. We're working in different circumstances back then. People were saying different things.
It's you know what it would be for them? They don't. It's a derogatory term. They don't mind being called what they are, but they know. But you have to give them, you know what I mean, the right term if that's the case, right? Not to go into all that,
but still, like, we all used to freely say that, diss each other, all that type of stuff. Mm-hmm. It could be in a tweet, it could be in a song. So anybody who at a certain point of your success could go find something where you were just speaking the way everybody spoke back then and use it against you because you're not everybody. You successful. Yeah,
but that's where your smartness has to come into play. Like if you know you're going to be a superstar one day and you're manifesting it already, you don't do that. You know what I mean? Keep it to yourself.
Yeah. Or go delete all your old shit.
But they can still dig that back up. You know what I mean? There's like like people think, if they erase their text messages even.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm not going to expose it, but I have a virgin that's a super guy, hacker.
Super techie.
Ooh. You could erase something from 2017. As long as you have the same number, he can
find that.
He can find it. You know what I mean? He can find it. It's bone chilling. Like, you don't even want to piss these type of people off.
That's scary, bro.
It's called telephone banking.
Yeesh.
Right? So they have towers set up, right? Mm-hmm. With like, let's just say like recording, like it's like a big recording room. Okay?
Right.
With devices like that record conversations. So as soon as you say a certain word, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Instantly it starts recording you.
So like there's like key phrases or keywords that activate the thing.
Yeah, and who knows now? They probably enhanced it to where it's like, yo, if you're speaking slang, and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're like, okay, boom, it clicks in.
That's crazy.
But all it is, it's called telephone banking. It's not like it's a wiretap. It's just telephone banking. What they do now is then let's just say something was to happen to you, that
they can pull up the record.
They can pull up phone call.
Because that's spooky, fam.
Yeah, if a man was like saying some wild shit to you on the phone, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Boom. It's already.
That's spooky, bro.
It's spooky. Right?
Yo, hold on a second. Yo, Instagram. Salute the damn homie. Salute the OTS gate. Salute to everybody in the Instagram. We're on YouTube live right now. We're having a deep conversation about cancel culture. People pulling up tweets from back in the days. I got a list of topics that we're about to get into. Pull up on the YouTube ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Now. I'm going to open the phone lines too. It's,
right now.
You know, get interactive in this mofo. But yo, fam, real talk. Like, imagine like people can take your old tweets or old post on Instagram, because now Instagram, 2012 Instagram came in.
Yeah.
You might have been posting some wild stuff. I'll give you a perfect example. I get hit up on the gram every once in a while. I'll get a notification saying this post is against community guideline violations.
Yeah.
But they're old posts when I'm used to post like weed buds and stuff like that. Like I'd have a nice bud and I'd take a picture of the bud when there was no videos on Instagram. And
so did it disappear though?
No, like
the post does it disappear?
They remove it. They remove it.
Yeah.
But they're like, it goes against your account rating. You're not supposed to be getting no violations on your account.
Oh, true.
Now, let's say now I want to go monetize my page and stuff like that, because you can monetize with badges and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or I apply for a check mark. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It affects your rating.
Your
People
ratings.
don't realize that every one of your social media pages, YouTube included, the different infractions that you get or different things that you do pushes you down in the algorithm because you have a bad rating on your account, period.
Not only that, you have to pay in to Instagram.
Of course. All of these platforms.
Yeah, you have to pay into it.
I just bought a promotion post on my Percy page the other day.
You could buy a check mark right now on Twitter.
Yeah.
You just got to pay it every month.
See, that's what I don't like though, that Twitter check mark thing, because I feel that like anybody could just now have a check mark and now what? We're supposed to respect your opinion? Come on, fam. What part of the game is that?
It's apple juice, might I add. Apple juice.
Yo, Instagram, pull up. We're on YouTube. Let's go. Yo, but fam, that's real talk, bro.
Real talk.
Let me get to some of these topics that I have here written down as well. Let me see. I got Keep Six was and salute to Keep Six, man.
Salute.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We're soon forward with the. Oh, last thing on that, quick fast. It's not that easy to get an Instagram account back, bro. Like
you
people
have to prove it. You have to prove it. You have to take a picture of yourself. All
yes.
That. Yeah.
And like, there's people who've lost their accounts in the past, whether it's to community guideline violations or somebody getting their account taken down for reporting it and stuff like that.
Or the famous one, the one where like they tell you, yo, I could get you this amount of money.
Oh.
And then they're in your account because you do some stupid shit.
Digging around your account. Now they hacked your ass.
Yeah, because they send you a link and then you press the link. Once you press the link, your thing's gone.
Right. But now to get in contact with somebody at Facebook, there's no phone numbers available to just call Instagram customer service or Facebook customer service. It's like pulling teeth, bro. Same thing with YouTube. You gotta like email somebody or go through the app and send an email and hopefully they get back to you within the amount of email that they're dealing with. Like there's no streamlined person to speak to over at those offices to get your shit back, bro, or at least get some answers while you're panicking, bro.
See, that's the thing. That's where they led you to panic over a blood clot app. That's crazy.
Yeah, but fam, we become dependent because these apps pay us too, fam. It'd be one thing if it was just for our addiction, just because we want to get our likes and shit off.
But that's what it is for certain people. Think about the people that just lose it. That just have like fucking, I don't know, 60K followers, whatever, even 300 followers.
Yeah.
Bro, that happens to them.
Oh my God.
Bro, they go hook up another.
I can't talk to my friends today.
No, you see them hook up another Instagram account.
Yeah.
Right away, right? And then,
But like for like people who are using Instagram as a for their business tool, like many people have over the started to do over the years, right? Like this is not a new thing for Instagram or any social media platform to be a place of your money to be coming in. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas go on live every day and you know, accept badges and all types of shit because that's where the bread is. Yeah. If you're like a media platform like Keep Six Solid or We Love Hip Hop or you know, anybody who reposts people's music videos and stuff like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, yes, artists get their shit promoted, but there's also a bag involved. So the companies themselves get paid and be able to, you know, keep their business open, pay for new equipment. You know what I mean? Like pay their employees.
That's why you got to have your content, you know what I mean? Monetized in a sense, you know?
But if your Instagram is like a main source of your, like, let's say your Instagram is 50% of your income and now your page goes down, bro. I'm going to be pissed, bro. I'm going to be panicking that day, fam.
Especially if it's from a report. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, don't engage with someone in like a message or something. You know
don't even do it. Don't even argue with anybody with your money. You're using your money maker to argue with somebody.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Go on and use your secondary account if you're really passionate about responding to somebody.
Yeah, because there's a lot of, but they could still get your main account.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. There's a lot of techies out there, bro. It's amazing.
That's crazy, fam. Yeah, salute to Keep Six, man. Salute, I feel bad, bro.
No, he got it back, so you shouldn't feel.
He got the Instagram back? Are you sure?
Keep Six, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did. He said I'm back today.
Really?
Yeah. He said I'm back.
I'm here talking my brains out, wondering what the. Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure. Solid.
I'm pretty sure. I won't lie.
Let's see here.
I won't lie.
No, man. No, wait. That's the one with 2.
Is that the backup?
I'm not seeing him, fam. It's not
so
there.
Why did he say he's back?
Solid 16s. Keep Six Solid backup. I have the full word spelled in here. And
where's his main page?
Usually when it comes
look, what's that? That's the backup page?
This is the backup. 22,000.
Right. And then when you went to that other one, it had like 3,000?
Yeah, there's a solid 16s page as well. And I'll pull up something on the screen for the people them to see what we're looking at. Because the thing is with his page, you gotta like this is how I knew they were having problems sometime. Because you gotta type in the whole Keep Six Solid to find the page.
Isn't it that one, the top one? No, that's the
one that we're looking at right now.
Right now? So when he said
from time you had to like type in the whole word, and this is for months. This has been happening that you had to type in the whole word, right?
Yeah.
I'm there like, damn, like why they shadow banning you, bro? Right. So then they've been on his head top from time.
Well,
right. I have the whole word typed in here, and I have it typed in correctly, right? The shrooms ain't got me seeing
psychedelic colors.
Yeah, I'm not hallucinating. Right?
Microdosing and hallucinating.
So like, it's not there yet.
Oh man, hold on. Go down. Go down again. Let's say damn. Back down again.
Back down again. All right, and this is from 9 hours ago.
So yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Keep sharing this page. Yo, fam. Yo, I'll be so
don't even say nothing
right now.
Don't even say nothing.
Okay, this is gonna let me correlate this into another story before I get into my list of things, right? Bro, you know the interview that just dropped earlier today, or yesterday, my bad. Salute to Tyshan Riley, aka Greasy Money.
Yes.
Right? That interview just dropped yesterday. It's doing crazy right now.
I won't even call it an interview. I'll call it like a you know, like
a conversation.
Yeah, like a movie. Yeah. Like just literally like a short doc. A short, you know what I mean? A short film right there. Like
that's a crazy way to describe it.
Yeah, man. Cause like he made me feel like I was there when he was explaining
Yeah, he's a good storyteller, man.
No, don't even say that. I wouldn't. Not
like to say he's telling stories, like in that kind of ways, but like he could
vivid,
paint a picture.
Yeah, the way you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like,
bro,
hearing how what he is now over. He's over it. Like, to hear a man, you know, he was young, right? So he could have been a little loose cannon before. People probably could be remembering him as a loose cannon or whatever, right? So they have their feelings. But hearing it from just a person on the outside looking in, you know what I mean? As a sidewalk nigga, I feel his plead. Like, I feel his plead for help. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, like, I actually feel it. Like, you know, if he was wrong, I think a person wouldn't go this far. Like, if you're wrong, you know, if you're guilty, why would you go this far?
Yeah, I will offer a little pushback on that, because when you are dealing with those type of numbers, and your back is to the wall, you're going to make sure you say whatever. But at the same time, I'm going to refrain from giving my opinion on whether I feel he's guilty or innocent. I'm here to give everybody a voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Because there are people who have been affected by the different allegations that not only him, but like the alleged organized crime factor and everything and all that. And there's people's lives who were lost and stuff like that. And one thing quick fast, I also want to give a salute to Let It Breathe. Thank you for the donations. I'm going to read those in a second.
Yes.
For both donations. The interview that I posted, it's doing its thing, right? Yeah. And to bring in the families and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Big salute to Keep6.org. Okay. Yeah. They had an interview with Tyshan Riley before that dropped a few weeks ago. Mm-hmm. And apparently their interview got taken down on YouTube.
Of Tyshan.
Yes. They got YouTube removed the video.
Let's not go too deep, because then I don't want them to, you know what I mean, take down.
That's what I'm saying.
But I hear what you're saying, but as soon as you just said that, I was like, oh.
Well, I did put a disclaimer in the beginning of the video, and like I did say even on Instagram Live yesterday before the video drops, like, you know, this is in no way to glorify any gang violence or prison culture or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just for everybody. Like, you know, this is journalism. You know, people want to do interviews, and everybody's voice, I feel, deserves to be heard. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Yes. So if anybody who's watching the interview that's up right now feels any type of way about it, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's very modest of you, though, to apologize, because like really some people don't have to care. Right?
I've dealt with this before.
No. Okay, cool. And so then that means you've learned from that experience, right?
Well, not only having interviews with people who have been accused of like heinous crimes, but like interviewing people prior to them getting into like incidents and stuff like that, and then still having that interview up, right? People will get at me in the DMs or in emails and be like, yo, that person affected my family. Like I mess with you guys. I watch your platform, and like, you know, but you're posting somebody who murked my uncle, or, you know what I'm saying, my brother or something. Like, I deal with that. So having dealt with that before, I understand the things that can happen when I interview somebody who's doing 19 years. I interviewed Heartless G, who's been away since 2009. Yeah. Lamar Skeet, who's been away since 2008. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Johnny Vivi, when he was away, I interviewed him. So like, these are all people who have been in the system, who've been tied to you know, wild allegations and stuff like that, and where families are affected. So I get it. You know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
And not only that, even talking about stuff, doing a documentary piece, stuff like that, bro. People contact me.
Yeah, and it's trial and error. You know what I mean? It's trial and error. People make mistakes, right? And the only way you can not make the same mistake is if you learn from it, right?
Yeah, and as a network, I got to be ready for the smoke.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But you can also be, you know what I mean? what's the words that I'm trying to say? Like you could have consideration for the world's views also, right? And for your scruples.
No,
and
for
morals.
sure.
You know what I mean? For your morals, you know, you got to know what to do too.
Yeah, so, and I don't condone of any of the crime that any of the guests that we might have interviewed or talked about have been accused of. You know what I'm saying? So, and I hope that answers even the question from Let It Breathe here, because he does have a couple of questions here with the donations. He said he watched the Nitty interview and was wondering Friday, the law said he was guilty, but yet you gave a murderer a platform. Why? Not hating either. Huh?
And okay, can I answer that?
Yeah.
Not for you, but I'm gonna answer that on my behalf of what me and you have talked about behind camera.
Please do.
Just for y'all niggas to know. You know what I mean? We've spoken about these things, and I've expressed that yes, these people have their ways, right? I'm just a sidewalk nigga, so I'm speaking from a sidewalk, but also a person that can give you good advice.
Yeah,
right?
Who've been off the sidewalk.
Okay, so we've spoken about that. It's not to say you haven't noticed that too, and it's not to say you're not doing it for views. You're doing it to get out what you feel should be seen. Right. And it's for those who, it's like you eat what you want, right? People get to choose what they want to eat. It's the same thing what you consume, my brother. You know, I'm speaking to Comment Gang. That is something you have to choose to consume. You didn't have to watch it, but the fact that you did, it should make you just know you should be watching Friday at his journalistic talent and not for what he's doing to like, what would you say, glorify these people.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like we've spoken about this, and that's exactly how you've expressed it to me. You ain't glorifying these people. You're letting people know these are the mistakes not to be made.
Yeah, straight up. Because, you know, nobody wants to be that person who's behind a jail cell for 19 years.
No.
Right? So if that person, and not just with Tyshan, but like with other people who I've interviewed who doing 10 plus, who are doing life, right?
Yeah.
When these people are expressing themselves, right?
Yeah.
Whatever they're saying, the audience has to keep in mind that I'm speaking to somebody over the phone who's been living their life in jail.
Yes.
Right? So whether they like what that person is saying or not, the learning lesson is already there, because it's like, yo, do you want to even be that person in the first place?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And you, as the journalist that you have become, it's only right that you get that point of view across, whether it's for your satisfaction or for the satisfaction of the person that's watching it, whether they have a positive opinion towards it or a negative.
Yeah.
Right? That is what it's for. You understand what I'm saying? So if a person wants to lead down the road of being on the streets, someone could now turn this on and be like, yo, young nigga, sit down. Watch this.
Take this in, man.
You know
what I'm saying? This nigga's doing 100 years. You want to be in his position?
Right.
Go watch this video, fam. Stop you know what I mean?
Right. And if they want to get really into it, they can say, and the man said he never killed nobody.
Yeah. Right?
Right.
So get your ass inside and go read a damn book, bro.
Get to school and you know what I mean? Get out of here. You know?
You know what I'm saying? Or you'll be right there with him.
All right. So that's the answer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To that question, because of the fact that we've spoken about it. So I'm not just sitting here, people, and being like, yeah, on some crash test dummy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas is going to do what he got to do. Niggas is going to, journalistically put something together and give it to the public.
And one thing I learned over the years from doing content, and even just from YouTube, what people want or what people should be getting from YouTube, every video or any content piece, you should be able to learn something from it. And that's what keeps a lot of people coming back to anything. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's our content or the content that they enjoy, they don't realize that at the end of something, they got something from there. They're like, oh, I didn't know that. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? When we watch all these different videos on those documentary pieces from child support, salute to child support. Yeah. We're trying to learn something.
Well, a lot of it people know, and a lot of it, like, I'm not trying to diss child support or you. I'm just saying, like, sometimes a lot of it is already known.
Yeah, but there might be something you didn't know, or you wouldn't be watching it.
Granted.
Right? You're looking for a piece to maybe pick it apart and be like, wait a minute, nah, that's wrong. It should have been this. Or there might be one fact in there you might like, I didn't know. Like, yo, fam, I watched enough of these child support videos, and I do know the story.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, boom, 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 boom. This is why such and such. And I'm like, holy, I actually never made that connection, though. Like, you did your research. Great video.
Yeah.
Enjoy. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I feel child support is somebody who used to work at, like, City TV. I swear.
Possibly.
He has all the files right now just sitting back like, yeah, eh? And he just disguises the voice a little bit. You know what I mean? And says, yeah, eh? Watch this. I'm going to have everybody stunned. You know what I mean? But, yo, that's just how it is. That's just how it is, though. You know what I mean?
Man, it's crazy, bro. I just wanted to mention that, though, because I don't want our video to get taken down at all. And, I feel like whoever had an issue with Keep6org's video probably watches our network as well. You know what I'm saying? So if you do, just know off top. I've already put the disclaimer out there, and I've said what I had to say prior to the video dropping.
Yeah.
So if you feel offended by this video as well, feel free to contact me, and I apologize if you feel offended. Somebody says, let's talk NBA.
Yeah, it's the Allstar Weekend.
Yeah.
All-Star Weekend. Celebrity game at like 7, which is now over. You know what I mean? But yeah.
Who do we got in a celebrity game from over here? I feel like we had Julie Black is singing the national anthem.
Yeah, but
the
where?
Canadian national anthem.
Oh, for the All-Star game.
Yes.
On Sunday.
Yes.
It's on. It is on.
Like, that's a stunt.
That's a big boom.
Yeah.
That's ladies.
We got one Raptor as a reserve player or from the injured list that got on the game. Yeah. Got on the team.
Yeah.
Listen, I'll put off the top. I'm not the sports guy, so you need to let the people them know they want NBA knowledge.
Yeah, this is
Dusty Wallace.
Hey, you
Take
know
it
what?
away.
The comment gang probably got some way more than me. You know what I mean?
I can open the phone lines.
Open up the phone lines. Let's do it.
Yeah. No, but like, okay. Who's in the slam dunk contest?
That's what we should actually look that up. I didn't get a chance to look that up yet. I honestly didn't get a chance. I was waiting till I get to the crib and you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sit down and just turn it on. Turn on the NBA TV.
You've reached the limit of 30.
It's just like, you know what I mean? There got to be better players though. Like I like the little trades that went on. You know what I mean? Kyrie. You know what I mean? He over at Dallas. But yo, I don't know. I don't think anything's gonna go on with them. Really.
Well, fam, you like I said, you are our NBA resident right now because one thing I'm going to be working on for the network in the future is getting like some sports experts in here.
Oh yeah. That's coming real soon.
You know what I'm saying? Get a couple of sports experts to just talk sports for an hour.
All day.
You know what I mean? I know there's a percentage of the comment gang that'll be like, finally!
Some sports.
This nigga Friday knows fuck all about sports, bro. What's wrong with him?
Well, yo, they could ask me anything and I'll probably know, but it's like, shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We on that bantering vibe right now, too.
I'm setting up the phone line here for us quick, fast. Let's see if this actually works. You've reached the 30-minute. Oh, man. They want me to upgrade. Listen, I'm going to have to do that next time. I ain't upgrading shit. Or maybe I'll do it in the background while we're having a conversation. Okay. Yeah. One thing also I want to mention, because people are going to be seeing this in real time.
Okay.
This is going to be my sobriety anniversary tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, on the 18th.
Okay.
That's the last day that the boy Friday Ricky Dread, and the 18th, 2010.
Wow.
Was the last day that the boy Friday Ricky Dread took a sip of liquor, bro.
Anything.
You know what I'm saying? Now, bro,
how How do you feel though? Like,
I feel good. Here's the thing. I stopped keeping track years ago.
Okay.
Right? And I learned this also from when I used to go to AA meetings, because I used to go to AA meetings when I first came home. Right? And I stayed going to them probably about a year. No, maybe 2 years after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But one thing I learned in those meetings is if you keep track of the time, then you're like literally waiting for like a specific date to end so that you can start drink again or something.
Like you relapse.
Yeah, like you're like, well, it's been exactly 1,255 days, and it's like
on the 56, I'm gonna have a sip.
Yeah, like nah, fam. So
just go on with yourself.
After a while, I stopped keeping track. It's to the point where the reason I'm even mentioning it now is because like I should big myself up. I should keep milestones, and if I don't, I literally forget the date, and it just goes past. You know what I'm saying?
Which is easier.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because if you're sitting there counting the days, you're right. You would be like all anxious and shit and start getting all fucking, you know what I mean? Jittery over some fucking beer.
So like this is 13 years, I guess it makes now.
13's a good number.
Fam, like it's crazy because I've seen other people who, you know, from being in meetings and stuff like that, they're dealing with different levels of their addiction. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Where
they're in there and they're like, yo, I can't even be around like a bar, or if I like, you know, around my old friends, it's like, it's on, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I've been blessed to never have that, bro. I've just always.
No, because I've drank in front of you and you're just like.
Fam, I used to go do, work in the whatchamacallit, doing MCing at clubs and shit.
So you'd be fucking tanked.
Yeah, back in the days. But then when I came home and I continued to do MCing at clubs and shit, like you can't. Like, I'm not drinking anymore.
You're not drinking. So you lose the vibe.
No. I actually was a test for me because I was like, if I can do this without drinking, then I'm good.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I first came home and I started doing MCing at clubs and stuff again, I was like, oh, I'm good. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I can do this.
I wasn't getting no twitchies and stuff like that. Like,
well, yo, you're a black man, dog. Yeah, what do you mean? You're strong, dog. You know what I mean?
Fam, this easier said than done, bro.
But you have to have a strong mind too.
Yes, because remember, it's part of our culture to drink, bro.
Can I be real with you?
Talk to me.
I think you substituted that for this, like
with work.
Yeah. I'm being real. Like when I've sat down, I'll be like, this nigga don't sleep. This nigga don't sleep, guys. He don't sleep. I swear to you. You know what I mean?
I'm always on a grind.
What? You know what I'm saying? So if that and you drink coffee.
Yeah, I feel like maybe it's coffee, bro. It might be the coffee, fam.
No. But it's just like, I'm just like, you're just moving. You know what I mean? You're just moving. You're just moving. So it's just like, yo, you gotta be, you know, that's a substitute for it.
Yeah. And you know, even when I was able to start smoking weed again. Press 1 to hear important even when I was
is scheduled to start in 31 seconds.
1 second here. Yeah, even when I was able to start smoking weed again, right?
Yeah.
My tolerance level went from 0 to 100 real quick.
You know what
I'm saying? So I already know, like, if I'm able to do whatever, bro, it's not going to be a good look, fam. You know what I'm saying?
Your show will go live in 5 seconds.
You guys will see.
3, 2, 1.
You'll see Friday on Young Street. Chilling, guys.
Yeah. I mean. There we go. Okay, let me put the phone lines up here. But yeah, salute to me. You know what I'm saying?
Salute, man.
Salute to Friday. Another year.
Salute to Friday.
And anybody who's out there who's dealing with addiction and stuff like that, holler at me in the DMs, man. Like
he'll talk to you.
I'll talk to you, fam. I mean, maybe put you in the right direction. I might not be your sponsor because I've had a sponsor in the past and stuff like that. And I all suggest you might, you know, to get a sponsor. That's somebody who's there to check you in case, like, you're falling off the wagon and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If you have a sponsor, that at least you have that person that you can contact. But yeah, holler at me, and I might be able to point you in that direction, fam. I'm gonna put the phone number on the screen. You know what I'm saying? Just look. 1 second here, and we're gonna talk about Mr. Pedro.
Mr. Pedro, yeah.
That's the phone number on the screen right there for anybody who wants to call in.
Want to tap in?
You know what I'm saying? What's the number here? 319-527-6060. I got something for us here.
What's up?
The city councilor. This is top 5. Did you see that, bro?
I seen him diss Tory.
Mayor Tory?
Yeah. Well, not diss, expose him and whatever.
I don't know if that's an expose. I will definitely segue into that.
You know what I mean? But like, that's what I seen. That's what I seen recently.
Yeah, the boy player Tory. You know what I'm saying?
Try to get a piece of the Chromazz.
Yo, he's out of here today as we're doing this live, right? Friday, February 17th.
Yeah.
Right? He resigned today.
Yeah, did you see the eggs getting
Yeah. I was just about to ask you.
Yo, I'm gonna ask you.
Yo, who's so feisty to throw the eggs at the man's office, bro?
His side ting or the wife?
Oh, man. You said it was a hit job.
Right now, he's living in a hotel.
And ain't eggs expensive as a mofo right now?
know, but that person said, I'm going to waste it on this flipping guy.
Yo, that's just the man's last day, bro. And they're like, hold that. Oh, man.
The man's reading a magazine.
Yo, did you see him in the office? He looks so depressed.
Bro, because he's probably sleeping in his car or some shit. Wife's like, Johnny, you can't stay here, Johnny.
Oh, no.
Johnny, you can't be here no more.
He's on car duty, fam?
Right? Yeah, that's the wifey do. She caught him at the office today and said, yo.
He's been sleeping in the car ever since Blondie came out, eh?
Right? In the driveway.
So watch this man here, feisty Mayute here.
Touch wood. Since that, we haven't had the spiking we had, and plus they arrested top 5. Thank God. But anyways, I just wanted to relate that to you. And thank the members of the force for catching top 5 in California. I think we have about...
Feisty. Thoughts?
A part of me wants to be like, the amount of what who yo, I don't know. Like to me, I know what my people would be saying to me right now. They'd be like, this isn't good luck, fam. I don't think is this good luck?
That's how they feel about you, just like that.
Okay, people are saying your name, but is it good luck?
Not at all, fam.
I don't know if this is good luck.
They're saying, like, this guy, according to him, that, like, yo, thank God the man's gone because now the crime rate's down, fam. Like, what? I'd be like, yo, shut up, man. Who's this guy? Yo, tell this guy to beak it, yo. Nice it, fam.
I know, but you see, that's the thing.
Get my lawyer out here, bro. You're slandering me, my G.
His lawyer's probably brethren with this guy. Tell you the honest truth. They're all sitting down. They all go to the same parties. You know what I mean? They all fuck each other. They all, you know what I mean?
Where the hell is Kim Schofield, man? Yo, get on this.
She's like, boy, I already done snuck you in a phone. Like, get out of here. Don't call me.
14, bro.
Nah, man. You know what I mean? I'm just playing with it. But on a serious note, I don't know, man. I don't even know what that means.
That's
like
feisty, bro.
There's a better word for it. I'll be real, fam. Because it's like, it's surpassed feisty. It's like, what are they on?
Yo, he just said it in passing, like
yeah, and da-da-da-da-da. Like, as if he's probably at home in his boxers, fucking dancing to kids.
Yo, he's probably watching this. Yo, how are you so tapped into the scene, old man?
Yeah, because his daughter.
You know what I'm saying?
His daughter.
Man's at home looking at Keep Six Solid in the comments, watching We Love Hip Hop. Like, yo, great interview Friday.
I know. Watch you all the time.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like,
You know,
yo,
that
you're
guy
in a
Dusty.
you're in a council meeting, bro. Why are you talking
Potter.
about rappers, bro?
You know what? That's not a good thing if they're not saying like, oh, look what he's doing. He's giving turkeys out or da 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 da. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I'm just saying, man, they built it. It's called build and destroy. All right. They work within to kill you. They kill us within on the inside so that you can't do nothing on the outside.
Facts.
Okay. So what you got to do is, I don't care. It doesn't even matter what color you are. It's just the human that you are. You understand? Because I could feel the same way. You know what I mean? A person that doesn't look like me feel.
Yeah.
You know? So
Feisty.
yeah. Spacey, and what are you on? You know what I mean? What's he on? Like, what are you like? I don't want to be in any position like that. But okay. But I'm just saying, like, you would have to be thinking like, yo, what the hell? That's not right. You know what I mean? In a sense, right? Because now you're trying to crucify me.
Yeah. Now you're just trying to make jokes. Now you think that my case is some funny shit because you could just talk about me in your freaking council meeting.
Who knows what these people are saying in their parties? Who knows, bro?
You can say whatever you want in your party, but you can go jump up on some shit where there's a bunch of cameras on you. You got your nice little cheap suit on, and you're talking shit.
But that's just counsel, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but like some people are saying in the comment gang, clout chasing, fam. Like that. Everybody clout chases, eh?
But hold on, that guy. I don't even know his name. See, but he's clout chasing right now.
Yes, I agree that he's clout chasing. Like, yo, I could just drop some young boy names and stuff like that.
Bro,
I know their aliases. I'm cool.
The only way you see when he's talking to whatever judge or whatever the person is who he's talking to, do you absolutely think that judge knows who Top 5 is?
Yes, that's why he's mentioning the name.
Okay, so now that you answered that question, he does. Okay, now when he knows that name, I could see both of them listening to this guy's music then.
Not as a fan though.
Nah, fam. These guys they have to be listening to the music then. Like, I'm not calling him a fan, but he's a fan. He's a fan. These I think they're fans, bro.
Well, all haters are our fans.
But then it's like, why is everybody hooked on these people? You know what I'm trying to say? Like,
clout chase, because it helps them.
Oh, so what you're saying is him saying Top 5's name because Top 5's name is being held in other cases in like bigger, like a big case with XXX and fucking Drake, pretty much. You know what I mean?
Segway King. This guy's good. This guy's good.
You know what I'm saying? Right? I get it. I get it.
And on top of that, like, it helps them for whatever different plans that they might have in the future, right? Like, I'm so tapped in that like I know how to stop the problem in the streets, and you guys haven't figured it out that, you know, the rap scene has something to do with contributing to the violence in the streets here. But, you know, my old ass knows, and this is why next time, you know, I'm voting for whatever. If he wants to be a mayor or something, you know, vote him in. He has a great track record. He's in the know of stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's all to look good, fam. In the end of the day, these guys all have a bottom line, eh?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You're not just throwing out the name just for nothing.
If he thinks he's going to run for mayor of Toronto by him throwing out top, he thinks black people are going to vote for him? Insane. He's better off doing what that other guy did in Scarborough and go buy a patty from Patty King. And not like it. You know what I mean? Like, can't even fucking swallow the patty. Like, you know what I mean? We watching y'all. You know what I mean?
Well, I think there's a connection to this, right? Because Top 5 does have some kind of like involvement in the politics out here. Because remember, Mayor Tory did mention him, right? And he did get at Tory back in the days.
Yeah.
I forgot what he said when he was on the run. saying about
like interview me or whatever.
Yeah. That's what it was, right?
Yeah.
But lately, he said that John Tory and he being top 5, via his Instagram page, he said that the former mayor was trying to holler at Chromazz and Chair Girl.
Now, guys,
that's trolling.
That's cloning. Now that's clout.
Well, that's what he's supposed to do. That's top 5 job, man.
But that's what I'm saying. That's clout chasing right there. I think with the white man, he was trying to crucify him in a funny way.
Yeah.
Right? He's trying to crucify. The more and more his name buzzing around little courtrooms like that and big, higher fucking court and shit. Nah, dog, that's not good. But I get what you're saying. This shit is clout chasing 101, guys. You want to fucking make it? Here, dude, this is the fucking blueprint.
What did the man say now? Wow, that's too smart. Hold on, what does it say here? Okay. So at John Tory, does the world know that you try to smash at Marcella, that's Chair Girl, and Chromazz, do the right thing and step down from mayor? Hashtags a fair season 2023. Yo, this nigga's got a crazy.
This guy said fair season.
It's a fair season, bro.
Holy. Wowzers.
Let's go.
This guy.
401.
Guys.
This nigga's feisty too, bro.
He's being feisty right back. He probably already got word that same white man fucking said his name.
He's like, yo, fam, let me get on this Instagram and start fucking talking shit about these. He's but one thing about 5, okay, because you did mention the XXXtentacion.
Yeah, XXX.
Right? An RIP to him, right? The man's name popped up in the case, okay? I guess he was trolling him at some point in time.
Bro.
Right? He's trolled John Tory in the past, and now he's back for more. This nigga is the top troll, whether he's home or inside, bro. The trolling never stops, bro.
I know, but still, it's still like, once you heard the one with XXX, you're probably like holding your head like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You gotta be holding your head right then and there. Like,
yo, fam, if I'm him, I'd be stressed about that.
People would pay for this shit. There's people out there that would pay for this shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like, pay to be in this type of fucking clout chase. Not even clout chase, just drama.
Yeah.
People will pay for this.
Because, fam, where I heard his name being mentioned in the XX case was not even academics who's usually mentioned top 5.
In the courtroom. Fuck.
Bro, like, I'm home or not home. I'm in a jail cell dealing with my own issues already. And now you're talking my name in some guy's case all the way in Florida. Like, yo, knife it, fam.
Turn off the fucking TV.
Nice the yo, fam. Yo, why are you guys doing this, fam? I'm trying to get through my case, and I never even met this nigga. Maybe he did, but he ain't responsible for getting that nigga killed. Or Drake.
Nah.
Drake got off of the thing. Like, his lawyer said, nah, fam, he's not showing up, bro. Okay, leave my client alone.
They stay trying to get him to be a snitch. They stay trying to do that to him, man. It's not gonna work, guys. Leave him alone,
bro. Even with that XX case, bro, you are chilling, doing your thing, or not chilling. Now you got to fight it. So now you got to pay more lawyers to fight this allegation against you, just because this goof rat that's in the courtroom won't just hold his thing.
Yeah.
He's like, no, it was Drake. It was top 5. It was so-and-so. It was Joe Button. Like, yo, fam, shut up and just eat the charge, bro.
It's the lawyer trying to prove to get him off the case that there's other people involved.
People who've never met this nigga? People who might have just said, yo, I hope you get shot in a rap or something. And now, okay, all of a sudden, like, okay, they really like meant it?
Not like that. See, okay, you know what it is with XXX, what happened? He was trolling us, okay? And now,
he was a troll.
Okay, and now he died, and he forgot to say psych. He forgot to say psych.
Yeah.
But the man's dead, so he can't say psych. Take that in. So now this is all a lawyer who's probably doing this free bono.
Yeah.
All right. And having his angle because he's fucking high on something else.
No, he's trying to get his clout so that now in the future his name is known.
Yeah, no, you're gonna lose a case. No one's gonna still deal with you, bumbo. So it's like you're doing that for no reason. Sometimes God don't speak to these people, because they're already fucking deaf and dumb and blind. So he's just like, yo, leave this pussy for the devil.
Yeah.
So all he's doing is the devil's work, which never works. All right. So it's not gonna hit Drake like that. You're trying to bring in a man that can prove on his private jet that he was in Turks and Caicos, whatever they call it. Can't say it because I ain't been there yet. But like, you know what I mean? That's where he is, and they could prove because what they do is when they have private jets, right?
They do it as a log of you being in the sky.
But you can still privatize it because there's people who could be following you.
Yeah.
Right? So maybe in this case, he can still prove that this is where he was. You understand? So this is a lot of fucking malarkey being built up to try and get the other kid off, right? Because because what they have to try and prove is that somebody told him this. And then what they're going to do now is plead insanity for the youth.
Yeah.
Because now he's going to say he heard voice. They're going to say maybe he heard a voice. Maybe, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, man, they can't plead insanity on that shit. Like it was too premeditated in the robbery aspect.
I hear you, but it's not. But I'm just trying to tell you this. They were walking around all day looking for people to rob. You understand what I'm saying? And at the time, XXX is trolling Drake. And then he says, yo, if I die, Drake did it. Yeah. And then him dead for real because
that was a super troll.
And then all right, and then he dead for real because he put it on himself. All right, yeah. And then you know what he forgot to do?
He forgot to say psych.
He forgot.
I didn't mean the Drake thing.
We did not get to see him in the picture with Drake one day.
But you know why they have Drake as such a prime suspect? And we're gonna get back to top 5 being a troll, right? And there's John Tory and Chair Girl and Chromazz. We ain't letting that slide, right? But you know why this got so out of hand?
Okay.
Remember when the shit first started and for the people who need a refresher, the Look at Me Now track that X dropped before he went to jail, he felt that Drake took his flow on the KMT track, Kiss My Teeth, right?
Yeah.
Yard. Right?
Yeah.
So from there, he started getting cheese. He started going off, saying Drake took his flow, blah, 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 blah. And he was going off, but it didn't get out of hand until he mentions Drake's mom, Dukes.
And shows up on a album cover with Dennis.
Yeah.
And his mom and Drake and then him. No, XXX as Dennis, Drake in the middle, and then his mom.
Yeah, and that's one thing. As the Drake Counsel over here, I know that the boy don't play with, bro.
Do not play with Mom Dukes.
Do not play with Mom Dukes, fam.
Do not.
You know what I'm saying? So right there, that's when Drake started responding, sending his little subs in tracks and stuff like that. And
I don't even think he responded to him yet. I don't even think he responded, dog. Remember, he didn't respond to him, bro.
I'm upset.
That wasn't for him.
XXX. That's the only time I shoot below the neck.
But where's that? After the man was gone.
So?
Yeah, that's different from when he started.
He could have recorded it before he died and said put it out anyway, just like Prodigy and then when he did Tupac.
Nah, that guy's too fresh for that. That's too fresh.
Tupac had just died and they put out Drop a Gem on him. Remember their album dropped in 96.
Hell on Earth?
The Hell on Earth album.
Yeah.
And Drop a Gem on it was on there. Yeah. And Pac had just died. And their second song on the album was a whole diss song to Pac.
Yeah.
He's talking about how they heard he got fucked in jail and blah, 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 blah. They were disrespectful.
Mob Sicey, Godfather,
Yeah, they didn't give no fucks.
Timex and Ty Nitty, Scarface and Gambino, New York City.
Like at the time, after in hindsight, they were like, "Yo, you know, we were cool with Pac after, or we got cool with him, and we kind of regret putting out the song right after he died." But like, yo, it is what it is. Let it fly. At the time, they were like, "Yo, just run that."
Yeah, and you know what I mean. He had songs like, "Bomb First." That's from Tupac. You know what I mean.
And that was after he died.
Well, that's on the Machiavelli, but he already he pre-recorded it, obviously.
Yeah. Yeah, and he's talking about how you got sickle cell and blah, 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 blah.
So,
like, yo, Prodigy probably was cheesed, bro.
So either then Drake just reused the verse and put it on a different beat, but because that's too fresh. That shit sounds too fresh. Like it sounds up to the time.
Okay, so you're speculating that bar wasn't for Triple X.
No, it couldn't. It is for him.
Okay,
but he did not make that then. When when Triple X was coming out, he already had different beefs to deal with. He already had Meek on it. He was already up Meek's ass. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? He was doing stuff. Jay-Z don't like him in certain ways. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
he
the
was,
higher ups.
Yeah, so he was dealing with some other shit. He just bought a plane, I think. Like a lot of shit was going on. You know what I mean? For him, so he didn't have time to respond yet. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said it like he says it himself. He doesn't respond.
That was obviously bullshit. He responded so many times after that bar, bro. I'm just like, bro, why did you even ever spit that? You responded to every beef since you rapped that bar.
Yeah, and probably that's, you know what? That's the crossover. That's the Iverson crossover. You thought I was going this way, huh? Bam! I'm over here now. Cheese doodle cream soda. You know what I mean? In the stands, I'm eating. I'm already in the shot scored. I'm eating cheese noodles and creeps and drinking cream soda, dog. I'm already here.
No, fam. But you see what the problem is? It goes back to lyrics being used against people in court and stuff like that. Because even if he did, okay, we're cool with the fact that yes, he did this Triple X in the fucking tune.
Yeah.
All right. Doesn't mean that he killed a nigga or he's responsible for the dude getting killed.
He's not, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, them little kids were hearing voices, man. They were on wet.
Yeah.
They're on wick.
And they're just drawing, or his lawyer is just drawing for straws, bro.
Yeah,
like, let me do whatever to try to make some kind of defense for these guys because they're obviously guilty at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's on camera, I think, at this point.
And then XXX forgot to say,
psych. Right?
You know what I mean?
Okay, circling back.
Circle back.
Would this John Tory, with Top 5, right? Do you think he's trolling, or do you think he has maybe some kind of inside information? Because he is cool with Chair Girl and Chromazz, right?
Yeah.
Do you think that they might have been like, yo, the man hollered at us one day, but we were like, ha ha.
We're too busy.
Yeah, or look at this guy, screenshot, ha ha. Like, I need the proof. I need the receipts, bro. Like, did he, because now that he's outed and he's resigning, everybody's got him as a playboy or whatever, or a dutty man or whatever they want to call him.
Yeah.
Like, anything could be stick. You could throw anything at him and it'll stick now.
Well, see, what I feel is like, if you already had that info, you understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Whether Chromazz or Chair Girl liked it or not, he would have dropped it.
Yeah. He would have been dropped that on the people's head.
He would have dropped it.
But maybe he was waiting for the right timing.
Nah, because Tory's not going to respond to him.
Like, yo, so I have this ace in my pocket, and now you're getting outed.
What's the ace? After that, you might get blood clot, Chromazz, and Chair Girl goddamn thrown behind bars because of the fact that they're recording shit or whatever. Let's just say they did do it. Let's just say they did go in. You know what I mean?
What, screenshot him trying to hit on them?
Yeah, that's still
or making an offer. Hey, I'll pay you guys this much for a threesome.
That's still kind of messed up. You know what I mean? Like,
I got John Tory as a dirtbag right now, bro.
Like a real sleazeball.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
I'll pay you guys $2,600 for this. Like, who you guys?
What's the slang for threesome? Battery. He'll think it's something else.
You guys could run a train on me. I'll pay. I mean? What's your email address? I will send you $2,600 right now. $1,200 each.
Holy,
you got it. City budget.
You know what? Though?
You got it.
You know what though? If they were doing that to him already, they don't want that out because he probably been circling around.
I'll pay you an extra 5,000, or no, I'll pay you an extra 1,000 just to cut it for you to keep it a secret.
Oh yeah, they'll keep it a secret. But either way, he's still like, whoo. They didn't find out about Chromazz.
You didn't get the Chromazz, yeah, you missed the Chromazz, John.
Yeah, Johnny didn't get, and his wife didn't find out, or she does know. She's like, yeah, think I don't know about Chromazz, Johnny?
He's probably subscribed to their OnlyFans.
Ooh, and then she went through the phone, and then she just caught the play.
Womp, 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 womp.
Johnny.
Yo, fam, she went through the freaking
Johnny
the credit card, the credit card, what do you call that? The records.
Yeah.
And yo, salute to Cash Cartel. Hit them up on their Instagram, Astro_Pink, or you can go on their website if you want to get that Astro. It's Astro, myastropink.com.
Yeah.
I say the shit millions of times and now I can't remember it. myastropink.com. But yeah, he might be sub to the OnlyFans, fan, and she found that in the credit card records, in the MasterCard records or whatever,
man.
bro.
He I don't even know. He probably
Who's this $50 that you for a subscription? What subscription? Because it probably doesn't show up under OnlyFans.
Yeah,
so he's
probably discreet,
right? So she's
comes
probably
as OF.
Johnny, what's this $50 for OF?
Wow,
2 times.
No, 10 times.
10 times. you what? He's following like 10 chicks on the OnlyFans?
No, the one thing, but he keeps buying the videos. And it's all foot videos.
Oh, he keeps on unlocking a video. Oh, I want to unlock. Bing.
Bing. You know what I mean? Then he just said, fuck it, let me just get the fucking year subscription.
He just paid for a whole year. No monthlies for John, eh? Just the whole year.
Just said, fuck it.
Chromazz, let us know. Is John Tory paying for... Go into the back end, into the dashboard of your OnlyFans,
and
see if you got a little John Tory Abbey in there.
Yeah, no,
John Tory isn't
he's probably
Abbey like this.
He's probably discreet as fuck. Probably gets his little fucking.
He's got the mask.
his side dude.
It's just blank. Abby's just blank.
Blank.
You know what I'm saying?
He's like one of the gremlins in the comments.
The John Tory account. It doesn't even say John Tory. He's got it on the Tory Lanes.
Yeah. He's doing wild shit.
A whole other Tory.
He's wild shit. He's doing wild shit.
Yeah, but
he's Brent Gorey.
Do you think he really tried to do that, or is Top 5 talking shit?
He's just fucking with him, man. He didn't give him the interview, so he's like, yeah, see, now you're in this position, pussy.
Yeah.
You run out Rob Ford.
Yeah, because if it was true, I feel like Chromazz would have jumped on that right away. Like, it is true. Ha. Look at the proof.
No, because a disclaimer could have all been, yo, fam. He just fucked up with this one and didn't give her a disclaimer because he's like, fuck, she's fuck. Who cares? Fuck.
Or it's
nobody knows her.
NDA. Non-disclosure.
Yeah, or disclaimer. Sorry.
Non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You signed this NDA, Chromita, and you too, Marcella. We've never had this conversation.
And he's like, let me smell your feet. Throw a chair at me. You know, like what they do in the WWF. Hit me over the ass with it. You know what I'm saying? Like he's on some fucking freaky shit. They're just like, dog, we can't tell nobody this.
I'm gonna injure you if I hurt you with a chair. If I break a chair over your head.
They did. They already knocked him out. They had to revive him and everything one time.
Sorry, this is the demonetized part of the video. Piss on me and throw a chair on me. Piss on me and break a chair over my head.
Real.
And then I need a Chromazz on top of that.
You know what I mean?
$3,000 to your Cash App, your PayPal.
They're doing it. They're taking his phone and doing it. They're like, how much, baby? Oh yeah. Bop! Hitting him over the head with the wood that broke over him the first time.
John Tory should have never said nothing. You know this is the narrative that we painted about him. Yo, the amount of narrative that people are painted about this man at this point, fam.
He should have lied.
Yeah, he should have just been like, I'm leaving because I'm old. I'm sick.
Yeah, he's like, he's done. You know what I mean? Like, I thought all types of shit. I thought he was sleeping with dudes and shit. I was thinking all types of funny shit.
Nah, fam. He.
But then the girl came out, so I was like, oh shit, this is like a what is it like what is it, Monica Lewinsky?
Yeah.
Bill Clinton kind of vibe. Like, you know what I mean?
Can we talk about that for a quick second before we go down into the conspiracy theory hole? Nobody ever talked about the fact that Monica Lewinsky was 19 years old at the time.
But that's legal.
Yes.
Oh, no, not in America.
No, it is legal. There's the consenting age.
Yeah, but was she drinking?
I don't know about that part, right? She it's not legal to drink.
She's just a horny girl.
But like, yo, the man was like 50 something years old at that point or something. And like,
oh, well, that's his fetish.
Nobody ever was like, yo, they were already on the like, yo, I can't believe that he's cheating on Hillary and he's smashing a young chick or he's smashing a chick from the office.
Yeah.
But they weren't like, yo, she literally just becoming an adult. She got a job at the office.
Yeah.
She's super young and like, what do you call it? Susceptible.
Oh, and tick them time there.
Yeah. Monica Lewinsky was the tickers, right?
Yeah.
Yo, low key, I used to be like, yo, she's kind of hot. You know what I'm saying? Even though people were like, yo, her hot. What am I God? Oh my God. Yo, she was way better looking than Hillary. You know what I'm saying? But like nobody ever was like, yo, fam, like, yo, this old ass nigga's knocking out a 19-year-old.
Yeah, but remember, he was like hip to the game a little bit. You know what I mean?
Common gang, y'all okay with that? Are you okay with this?
What?
With this, yo, how old was Bill Clinton at the time? Like 50 something years old, probably, or at least in his late 40s.
I'm just saying, like, how do you know she didn't come on to him and be like, I like your gray hair?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's like, oh yeah,
I got a cigar. I could put it somewhere for you.
You know what I mean? And then that's it from there. You feel what I'm saying?
Old man can't even like. He's like, oh man.
You know what I mean? He's just like he hits up his guys that, you know, do his little dirty work and be like, yo, give me a pack of Viagra's. You know what I mean? Give me a bottle of Henny. Tear this little hiney. Yo. You know what I mean? But like, it just, with some of these dudes, I think it just goes too far, right? Because then,
look at that, what this man's saying right here in the comments.
What did he say?
This is Zachariah Isaac Israel. It says Bill Clinton been smashing youths.
Oh yes, of course. On the
island.
Of course.
Isn't he on the flight log?
Yeah, all of them are. Even true.
He's on the flight log,
yeah,
right?
True though. Yeah. I didn't want to say his full name, but you already know. The blackface. Painted blackface.
Oh. Mr. Moist.
Yeah, whatever you want to call him. But like, I'm just saying, like, you were just saying, like, you got onto that, right? So I was just like, yo.
Right?
It's Monica Lewinsky and Bill Clinton. That's the vibe it gave me with John Tory and this girl. You know what I mean? She was just working, and then, you know, she's probably like, Tory first.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of these things happen on maybe.
Put a Sharon Stone on him, did the freaking
like
fold the leg over and fold the leg. Oh shit.
Yeah, gave him a sick blow jiggity, and he was like, what the hell? I don't get this at home no more.
Nigga did the cartoon said,
right?
It's popping out.
Right? He probably hasn't seen his dick in years, and he was just like, what the fuck? I seen it today.
He's like, oh my God, this is working without the Viagra, without the Cialis?
What? Yo, he was probably gonna marry this bitch.
Yeah. He's got to be dumping like 4 Cialis to knock down his wife. You know what I'm saying? He didn't even reach for the bottle, and all of a sudden, Shorty walks in the room. His shit is just out of tension, bro.
Like, holy shit.
He's like, wow, I'm cured.
And then it just went too far. She probably has him on fucking, you know what? She probably has him on video doing some wild shit. Probably stuck beer bottles up him. You know
not only him, and not only her, maybe some other people, and that's why he resigned. Maybe there's some other people.
It's who she was around when they found out she was slamming him. You know what I mean? And like, maybe, you know what I mean? Probably was even, they say it was consent, right?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. But still, he probably still broke up a happy home too. Who knows if she had a boyfriend?
Yeah.
Right? Right?
She could have fully, her man could have been like,
Right.
just giving her friggin' mollywops at this point now, fam. Like, what?
And then she didn't get no money.
What?
You didn't get no money. This should have been a big case, girl.
Oh my God. She's getting like what does Star say? She's getting speed knots, bro.
Oh man, not even. She probably left his ass.
After the speed knot, she's like, I'm never letting you touch me again.
Way before that, she was like, way before that, she left his ass. Way before that, she probably thought
I'm going back to John.
Yeah, she thought her and Johnny were gonna have a fucking life together. Probably Johnny was like, you know what? I don't think this should go on. Probably Johnny broke it off. Johnny probably was like, yo, we can't do this no more, girl.
My wife found out.
Not even. Like, I'm gonna tell her.
Yeah?
I'm gonna tell her. Like, who knows, bro? He'll probably come out later on like some like, CBC and just tell her a real story, or she's gonna come out and start talking because she ain't got no more money,
or he could pull up on We Love Hip Hop. I'll talk to you, Johnny.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? We could have a conversation. I've speak to politicians.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Like, that'd be great. Like,
and now you could smoke a blunt.
Yeah,
nobody give a fuck. It's legal.
You retired now. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's have a conversation,
right?
John Tory, if you anybody from John Tory's peoples, send this over to him. Tell him the We Love Hip Hop podcast, the We Love Hip Hop Network would love to have a conversation with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I got another topic for us here.
What's up?
I feel that you have some great takes on this right here.
Okay.
There was a train derailment, right? 7 ecological disasters in less than 2 weeks.
Yeah.
We are under attack. And I'm going to pull this up on the screen here.
First they come at the balloon.
Jesus Christ. All right. And the phone number is on the screen here. I'm going to make the phone number a little bit smaller. If y'all want to tap in on the conversation, feel free. Numbers on the screen here. I changed the number. I had the wrong number on the screen before. 563-999-3479. So what do I have here up on the screen? Let's see here. No evidence of foul play in Ohio train derailment. Other incidents mentioned in Facebook post. So, the derailment of a train carrying toxic chemicals in East Palestine, Ohio, combined with other accidents around the country, have some social media users claiming there are acts of ecological sabotage. Sabotage is a sabotage. Let me make sure this is a little bit
because the company knew they weren't supposed to do that.
Right now, on February 3rd, dozens of cars on Norfolk Southern Railway train derailed a small town near Ohio's northwest border with Pennsylvania. Fearful that 5 cars containing vinyl chloride would explode, officials decided to release and burn the chemicals, sending plumes of black smoke into the air and leaving residents concerned about their long-term effects on their health. That wasn't the only incident involving a train or toxic chemicals this month that we found no evidence of them, including the East Palestine were acts of sabotage. So there's something that happened over in Ohio and then also in East Sabotage. 7 ecological disasters in less than 2 weeks. The ramifications still impact Americans' food, water, and health for decades to come. Read the text and listen. This is now. Remember, there was also Flint, right, with the water in Flint,
and they overlooked that.
Yeah, they're still dealing with that now.
Yep.
Right, and this is the train derailment above us here. Yo, that's mad. So they burnt the chemicals in it, and the chemical, the smoke that's going into the neighborhoods and stuff like that around, are basically going into the lungs,
water,
into the people's lungs.
Now, and do you know where it's spreading to?
Talk to me.
Everywhere.
So it's coming up north. It's going down south.
It's
everywhere.
already hit. It's hitting Ontario right now. All right. It's hitting Ontario right now. So while motherfuckers is out here concerned about bullshit, y'all should be concerned about what kind of drinking water you're gonna be drinking soon. You should be more concerned about getting your food supplies up. You know what I mean? Canned goods, whatever. pastas, whatever you got to get. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Start making a barrel for yourself and your family because it's about to get real. All right? They hit us with the vid just to warm it up, just to see if we would jump. They noticed, I'll be real, they noticed a lot of black people didn't jump. All right, maybe the old school blacks did because, you know, sorry, they come from a different generation than us. Yeah, they're fight the power, but we're on some, like, you know, take it over shit. So we're not listening to nobody. Can't get us to jump to take nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they started us off with that. Now they're like, okay, how do we infiltrate people and show them in a war kind of sense, right? Like if it was a art of war, this would be like the last step,
the chemical warfare
and beyond. Mind, body, soul. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Let me ask you something about this incident.
Yeah. No. I was going there. I'm on it.
Let me ask you something about this.
Yeah.
Do you think that this derailment in any way could be a planned derailment? Like they made this plane derail on purpose? Like it's a cargo train, right? Or train, I mean. This is a cargo train. So it's not like a passenger train with a bunch of people on it. So it's not like you're worried about a bunch of lives being taken on the train, right? And this is me going down the conspiracy.
No,
right?
I'm taking you in.
Right?
Taking you in.
With all of this chemical warfare that we're talking about right now, you could derail a train, on purpose, and you know, now quote unquote do the things that you need to do to stop any type of explosions and stuff like that. And in that, because you're trying to do a good deed, what you just explained ends up happening, right?
Yeah.
However, if it's done on purpose, then it's all part of the plan. You know what I'm saying? But it makes it, you know, we tried to stop this, so we had to burn it.
Yeah, but it's the the part about that, if it's on purpose, right? It's the on purpose wouldn't be in such a little rural town like this. Yes, no one would see you. Yes, you don't have to go through so much inspections if you were going through New York to do it, right? There'd be probably more cameras on you, and you know what I mean, on the train.
There's way more room to investigate stuff. If you do it in a big city, like the fix is more obvious.
That's what I'm saying.
Like you can blow up some shit at a big city, okay? But from what you explained right now, how it's affecting other places already, then mission accomplished. You didn't need to blow it up in New York. You blow it up in Ohio, and New York will get the effects in a few days.
Yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying, right? So even if it was on purpose or it was a mistake, it still happened. You kind of see what I'm saying?
On purpose.
On purpose? Then if it happened on purpose, wouldn't it have been better that it just blew up?
But that's the thing. We tried to, like, and this is me, again, I'm going to preface, this is me down the conspiracy hole, right?
Yeah.
We tried to, but with us trying to help the problem, unfortunately, yes, some side effects had to happen, but we tried to fix the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If we didn't try to fix the problem, now we look negligent. You know what I'm saying? And that makes it more suspicious.
Okay. Now, let's just say you worked for the company that had to go and now diffuse this before it explodes, right?
Right.
What the you're just a regular civilian. In who the hell is coming to you and saying, yeah, we're going to hire you today. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is your job. This is your job to, because
we're create a fire.
We already going to do this. This is being created, but you're going to do this. This is your job. And you knowing that this job is going to spread.
Well, that's not how conspiracies work, my G.
No, I'm not going into, I'm going into now the common sense way.
Yeah.
Of thinking. Like, let's think literal.
Because you're saying that you have to put somebody else in on the plan.
Yeah. So are you going to kill the world? Are you going to be responsible for killing the world?
I'm saying.
Are you going to be responsible for if you have a chance to say, I can like go to the washroom and slip away from this job today, that I'm done. are you gonna go now and shoot down this thing for the amount of like?
No, you're not in on it. The powers that be, quote unquote, that's planning this chemical warfare.
So
they know the steps that's going to happen. Somebody needs to go and make a fire.
Yeah.
So that
knows nothing. That knows nothing of what we're doing.
The reaction usually, it's like playing chess. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know when you make this move, then this move is going to happen.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You're anticipating 2 moves ahead.
Yeah.
So you know if I derail a train with all of this vinyl gas in it or whatever, vinyl chemical in it.
Yeah.
The automatic reaction, usually the people in the neighborhood or the fire departments or whoever handled making this a flammable, putting this on fire in the first place, the reaction usually would be, let's put it on fire because of the fact that we don't want this to explode. Right?
Yeah.
And when they do put it on fire, those gases will have a long lasting effect. Right?
Yeah.
So if you're the person who's planning it, you're not letting in the person in on who's going to make the fire. You're just letting the shit derail.
Yeah.
And now watching everything else play out.
Okay. Okay.
With all these players who have no idea that there's a plan going on.
Okay, so what do you think now? Where does this chemical come from? Does it come from China? Where does it come from? Where's it made?
It's their own stuff. This is American stuff.
This is American stuff.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Now I get it. Right there. This is just. I just think it was a honky tonk move. Like, you know what I mean?
Like they just messed up.
They just messed up, my guy. Because they've probably done this
I'm surprised that you feel Dusty Wallace, a.k.a. Scary Potter, a.k.a. Conspiracy Dusty, a.k.a. What did somebody call you the other day? Dusty Sebi.
and I got Dusty Rogan.
Dusty Rogan.
You know what I mean?
Believes that these guys just messed up, and I'm wearing the tinfoil baseball cap today.
Yeah. Because that's because you got to understand that's just a distraction.
Interesting.
That's just a distraction, guys. Right? Yeah, they're gonna have us now in panic of water. Right? That's the whole point. I'm not worried about who did it, why did it. It happened. All right? This is something that if it was a conspiracy theory part, we would already have been 10 steps ahead back 2 weeks ago and been like, so what if a train had this and this and this on it and now it blew up? And then 10 years goes by and that never happens. That's mostly what happens with the conspiracy theories type side of shit.
Right.
Now, this is real life reality. We're living in the now. This is when I go, okay, it's happening now. So the conspiracy side already comes to fruition, family. So I'm not going to be sitting here tangling up my head about, how did this happen? Like, da-da-da-da-da. Nah, nigga, it could have been a oopsie daisy and it happened. Now they had this idiot, whoever did it, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, I done killed the whole flipping world.
Like,
Oopsie daisy, I'm about to kill the whole world. Now what you got to be scared of is now they're going to come to us and say, how do we even know that there was something even on there? For real. Yeah, the water is being all little. For all that, they sent that through already the companies, like the factories that make water. You know what I mean? The plants that do water. They just put it in there anyways. So I'm just saying, like, there's always a distraction. So that's the distraction to me. So I'm not sitting here now trying to think of the conspiracy side of why they were driving, like why they're running a train through the middle of some rural town in Ohio. Right? No, nigga fell asleep. Nigga fell asleep and shit derailed, and he's like, holy smoky, there's this thing on here.
I just helped destroy part of the country, but which is still spreading to another country. So now what they're gonna do to us now is we're gonna be in a turmoil of water. They start with the water, fam. So why is that not planned then? If they're going to trying to get at our water,
they're gonna get, but they're already because that was the easiest thing. Now that just happened. It just happened. Even if you want to think of it as a conspiracy way, the fact that it's happened is now the part where most of us Western people, we don't know what to fucking do. We're gonna panic.
Yeah.
Right? So instead of most people are 10 steps behind right now. We're 10 steps ahead by thinking, okay, telling our people in the comment gang, yo, stock up on the waters now. You know what I mean? Boil your water if you're in your home.
You might have to boil the water that comes out of the bottles even.
Do the necessary process, the process that you got to take now, because what they're doing is it's a viral thing they're going to do. All it is just like it's a cancer or something they're giving out through the water.
Yeah, because like these, you know how you have those Polish Spring and all these different types of water that's supposed to be coming from the Everglades and different places. Yeah. Now them places ain't safe. Because they've been contaminated by stupid mistakes or like plans like this.
Yeah, whether it's a plan or a mistake, it's happened. Mm-hmm. So now, prevention is better than a cure.
That's what my mom used to say.
Right. So what? Instead of like everybody wilding out like train derailed. How did that happen? Da 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 da. You know what I mean? Nah, nigga, it happened. Let's go from here now. Now the next conspiracy theory is really what's next, right? So that's what's building up.
Well, they said in this article that there's 7 disasters in a space of like a set of weeks, right? Mm-hmm. Because this is the one that happened over here, right? Or not over here, but in North America over there and down south. But there's one that also happened, say 7 ecological disasters in less than 2 weeks. There's another one. Mm-hmm.
And it's from a certain company, right?
I don't know if their companies are connected.
Okay,
so the image is a screenshot of the February 16th tweet of the city's 5 train derailment. Okay, that's that one. Mm-hmm. There's another one that I've seen that they have in Denmark that they were talking about, right? Okay, so here's a list. February 1st, freight train that went off the tracks in Talladega County, Alabama. One of the 4 cars that derailed was leaking limestone slurry, but officials said there was no danger or hazardous material threat. On the 4th, a commuter train with 100 passengers on board came off the tracks near Philadelphia. No one was injured. Crews found and repaired the piece of broken track. There was no reports of injuries, leaks, or spills after a minor derailment in something South Carolina, February 13th. The cars in the Union derailed. Fam, this is a lot of.
Can I be real? Fam. This is the ancestors that are fucking with them because it's not their land, bro.
And somebody made those tracks too. Multiple ancestors are from different countries are pissed.
And that's why nothing work for them right now. That's what I see. You know what I mean? You notice it doesn't, like, okay, granted, it could be running through a lot of black communities, but this seems like Talladega County, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know if there's
Talladega.
A lot of... Yeah. Like, this is different, man. You notice it's going on only trains this is happening to, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Well, remember, we got this. And somebody said in the comment, gang, that the train, this one over here in Ohio was coming from over up top over here from Canada.
Yeah, because it passed through where? Like Manitoba or one of them places there? Crazy. So it was probably already leaking from then or some shit. Who knows?
Jeez.
That's what I'm saying. Well, then you know what? It could be planned. It could be planned. They're like, all right, in Ohio, we just crash the shit because we're right in the middle of everything.
Yeah.
And we just like, yeah. And that's
that's wild.
And it could be on it. You know what, bro? It could be them. It could honestly just be America doing it to America. Mm-hmm. They're like, yo, fam, population control.
Just took the words right out of my mouth. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
You already know.
Population control, fam. They're doing it in other countries.
Yes, they are.
Right? They got in China, like, you're not allowed to have a certain amount of kids and stuff like that. And
but that's
all them type of thing.
But that's a bit different. They're not killing. They're locking you down and doing weirder shit. But like, they're like trying to like slowly
they're
kill.
Doing sneaky, bro.
Yeah, they're doing it slowly.
And you know what I'm saying? Well, there's one more thing I want to cover here.
Let's go.
There was a guy who got shot in the school at Weston Collegiate, bro. Okay?
Is he alive? First question.
Let me see if there's an update on this, because he might be. Last time I checked, the young man, he was 15 years old, okay? Or is 15 years old, because God forbid he passes, right?
Yeah.
Critical condition, shot in his school over at Weston Collegiate. Mm-hmm. Fam, how many times are we going to be covering this, bro?
Yo, I heard it was mistaken identity.
What?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Don't tell me this, man.
Yeah. I heard it wasn't even the youth that he wanted.
What is going on here, bro?
Yeah.
It's almost to the point.
Not heard. I read that, actually.
I'm not even going to use the Toronto Sun. No
way. They'll crucify the 15-year-old and the
Sun gets no love around here.
Yeah.
Unless you got a bag.
Nah, I still wouldn't do it.
You know what
I'd be like, run up.
Yeah, the Sun has too many wild titles.
Look, they all have BMF on their site. Get out of here.
Oh, this is CTV.
CP. Oh, sorry. I just looked.
They got to advertise their, Fofty's got to get his, spend his money over there.
Yeah, I mean.
Let's see what this guy has to say. Brazen offense. 2 teens arrested in shooting outside Toronto High School. Loading an ad.
Feels like the whole world.
Holy family. How long is the ad? 11 seconds. All right, comment gang.
And that, what's his name? Oh, man. He used to, what was he in? Kinking My Hair or something like that?
I don't know.
That's not Richard. No, that was the next guy. Where have I seen that guy before in the commercial?
You know he's Canadian because it's on the Canadian. Oh, yo, fam, they're playing games. Yo, comment gang, you see how wild disrespectful they are with this right now? 2 out of 4 ads.
Oh, flip.
Look at this. We're on number 3. What's this ad?
Yeah. And some coffee, eh? Hey, mate.
What's Timmy's got for us?
Try new Tim's vanilla coconut beverages.
No, not.
I heard McDonald's coffee is better than Tim Hortons.
It is.
So what do you think about using the money we saved by switching our insurance to Bel Air Direct?
I don't care.
They're good for cars.
Really, eh?
Yeah.
We're pre in the commercials now.
They're good for cars.
New We Love Hip Hop segment, the commercials.
Updating the media on the shooting that took place yesterday at Weston Collegiate Institute. Let's listen in.
Thank you all for attending.
What's this goober?
Just to recap, police received a call yesterday, February 16th, 2023, for a shooting. This was just after 12 noon at Weston Collegiate Institute in 12th Division.
Yeah.
Police and paramedics located a 15-year-old male inside the school who was suffering from
15,
gunshot
bro.
wounds. It was learned that this individual was shot outside the school and in the parking area.
And then
Officers from 12th Division, as well as the Integrated Gun and Gang Task Force, commenced an immediate investigation. It was determined that 2 suspects arrived in a 2022 gray Hyundai Elantra and entered the school.
Gangman car.
At this time, it is alleged that the driver shot the victim multiple times from the vehicle.
That's crazy.
Suspects fled, and the suspect vehicle was later located in Peel Region. It's later learned by investigators that this vehicle had been stolen via carjacking earlier in the day prior to this occurrence, once again in Peel. With the assistance of the Peel Regional Police Service, the suspects were identified along with an address of interest.
Wow, they got them, eh?
Wow. Integrated Gun and Gang Task Force officers, with the assistance of the Toronto Emergency Firearm with Intent, point firearm, 2 counts of possession of a restricted or prohibited firearm without a license, 2 counts of possession of a firearm, possession of a restricted or prohibited firearm in a motor vehicle.
Jesus.
Evidence and find the evidence and then preserve it. So I can't really comment. What I can comment on is the corroboration between police services, jurisdictions, members of our service, and leading this investigation and enabling us to make these quick arrests.
Wow, bro. So?
Hope this kid is alive, though.
Yeah, let me see what they're saying about his arrested, shooting, police say 15-year-olds and victim sustained multiple gunshot wounds. Let me see. I want to see what his condition is at the time right now. This month after 18-year-old was fatally shot outside Woodbourne Collegiate. We talked about that.
Yes.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Yo, fam.
Okay.
I think he might be in critical condition as we speak right now.
Well, everybody pray for him.
All right, because they would have said fatally shot at this point.
Yeah.
I'll keep on reading through this article while we're.
Or they're probably just keeping it. Oh man, I don't want to hear.
That's crazy though, fam. Like, it's to the point now, fam. Like, you got kids, bro.
Yeah, dog.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo, I'm on that.
Like, it's scary. It must be scary to, like, you know, when your youths them have to go to school, fam.
Yeah.
Because it's not like only a certain age group of kids. Like, obviously elementary, it's not wilding out like that.
No, but high school.
A high school, like junior high.
Because where you're finding yourself, you're starting to, you know, you don't even know yourself.
Yeah.
But you think you know yourself. So I get you.
Yeah, fam. Like, these guys are little drillers from like 13, fam. You know what I'm saying? Or wannabe drillers.
Yeah, and then
right? So now you're worrying about, okay, maybe you're a 16-year-old when you send them to school, but what about the 13-year-old at this point? Because as we can see, or as we keep on reporting on over and over and over again, the schools are turning into a war zone, bro.
Madness.
Like, literally, my G. Like, come on, fam. An 18-year-old fatally shot about a month ago, and now this young kid, 15 years old, is in the hospital right now fighting for his life, fam. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you know, with all, like, really God, hopefully God that he makes it.
Yes, he will.
Right?
He will.
He's still going to be traumatized for life.
Yeah.
Right? Like, big mans who have bullet wounds are like, yo, like, fam, you know how many people I've interviewed who I asked that question, like, yo, how do you deal with PTSD after? And they all say yes.
Of course. You
know what I'm saying?
People very close to me that deal with that.
Right?
You know what I mean?
So you're 15, you know, you survive a shooting, or 13, or whatever the different ages of these young kids that are dealing with all of this madness.
You can either go one way or the other.
Yeah, you're going to go crazier.
Or you could turn, you could turn into.
Oh shit, my bad.
You could turn into a productive human being and get yourself together and never get back to that type of energy again.
Yeah, you become a super good youth. You become like a politician, or you become some doctor or something. That will come back community activist.
Yeah.
Right. Or the other way, you become a super demon.
Yeah, you become a real guy.
You don't want that.
I'm a part of me wants to say, like, I'm not like glad that people did this and then they get caught, but in that sense, if you're doing senseless crime like that, like you rolled up to a school, my guy, and shot a youth, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's crazy.
In a stolen vehicle and with firearms, like.
But they're obviously not using their own brain at this point neither. And I'm not shooting them no bail.
No. But
at the same time, these kids, because they're all kids who are going through this, right?
Yeah.
And I feel like this is general knowledge. Our prefrontal cortex doesn't completely develop until we're like 25.
40.
Right? So no, but like the physically, like that part that's protecting our brain and all that doesn't complete until you're 25.
It's not there yet. Yeah.
So now all these decisions that you're making pre that, you know what I'm saying,
are off the top.
You're wilding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying that they don't know what they do and whatever. Like everybody's responsible for their actions and have to take accountability. Mm-hmm. But the stupid shit that you were doing when you were 16 is not going to be the stuff that you're doing when you're 40.
Nah, but you'd be surprised. But yeah,
for the most part, it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't be,
right?
Yeah.
So these kids are making these decisions at 16, 15. Look, this kid who's getting shot, right?
Yeah.
I doubt it's like 40-year-old man, 30-year-old man who have an issue with him that are trying to do a drill on him, fam. They're probably people who are around his age group that are still making bad decisions. These permanent decisions are affecting them for the rest of their life.
Very much so, because this is like, the sense of now, are you going to ball for murder when you get thrown 100 years?
Right?
You know what I mean?
Like I can't ask them no, not to interrupt you.
No.
I can't ask them the question, if I was to interview one of these guys as a rapper at 17, what would you tell yourself, your young self now? Because you're still young. I'm going to tell my 10-year-old self?
I hear you, but man, you got to learn from people's mistakes. Especially if you're a young guy in the streets and you've seen already one of your mans go up top, down below. Sorry,
bro,
and up top. You know what I mean? Like,
no, fam. Like
you should be in your head like, yo, I can't be there. I can't get to that. You know what I mean?
You should be.
You should be.
But to me, that's a lot to ask. And I feel like I give the youth their bail sometimes. It's a lot to ask for a 16-year-old whose mind is already infected, fam. That you should learn from the mistakes that the OG went through. Like, nah, fam, it's drill time, bro.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
Man took my cuz or whatever. Yo, it's on.
Then he's not talking to the right OGs. He's a crash test because a real OG would be like, yo, dog, can't go to a man's school and go get him, dog. That's weird. You know what I mean? You're going to jail.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Probably have not spoken to anybody. They didn't speak to anybody before making that decision, bro. They made that decision on their own.
I get you, but
you know what I'm saying? They didn't consult with nobody. OG before they went and made that move, bro. They said, yo, what do you want to do? Yo, he's at school right now. You know he's going to be at school after friggin' homeroom or whatever. Let's go get him. And they didn't call anybody for a lifeline opinion or whatever. They said, nah, fam, let's just go do it.
Let's ride. Let's slide.
Right? They're sitting there, and I'm just speculating, probably drinking a bunch of lean, you know what I'm saying?
Under perky.
On their umpteenth perky, and they're like, all right, so you ready to do this? Okay, let's go.
Well, they're in trouble.
You know what I'm saying? You got the stolen whip outside, let's get it.
No, they carjacked somebody. That's even, dog.
That too.
Y'all on some,
You're on a warpath, bro.
Y'all on some New Jersey drive shit.
Yo, fam, you know what? That's like war zone mode or whatever the mode is on fucking GTA.
GTA. Yeah, they think it's a scene.
It's a crash out mode, bro.
Yeah, they crash out and just do their thing.
You know what I'm saying? Heavy metal music playing in your head and shit. But
you see, like, us saying, oh, you guys, it's not gonna resonate, fam. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, if you piss a man off, you piss a man off. And not even a man, a boy.
Yeah.
Kid. Right?
Yeah.
It's really complicated. Like, it's really touchy for me to get into this, really, like, on that, because I don't know everything and I don't want to hear the kid dies or nothing. So I'm kind of in that zone of like, yo.
Pray for that youth, bro.
Yeah. Pray for him. Everybody pray for him. Everybody in the comment section, just,
Yeah, man. And even if he's a little stepper, like, still pray for him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not going to let everybody, I don't let anybody escape accountability.
Yeah.
Okay? I'm not going to say that, because a lot of times, and it kind of irks me, the parents get on TV, bro, and they're like, I don't know why they went and shot at my son. Yeah. And I listen, I understand that parents have lost a child and it's super tragic. It's painful.
You hear the son's a stepper.
He's a stepper a lot of times, bro. They'll be like, yo, they'll put up a picture of him, which is his picture from school when he was being a good boy. And his mom doesn't know.
Yeah.
Like, I can't hold it against the parents neither, because they might not even know. But sometimes they seen the signs, and then they still get up on the news and they're like, yo, why?
It's still your boy. It's still your son.
But you're lying on the news,
They're not lying. They're not lying. You could have come beat him up. You could have did whatever. You know what I mean? And then if you find out it's over some gal or if it's over some stupid thing, come on.
Especially if you're a parent who's in their 40s now.
Yeah.
Like, you might have been a good youth your whole life, but you might have known some people who were around that type of madness when you were in your 20s. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For me, being in my 20s, I know I've been around steppers for multiple years. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why can't your parents know a stepper? Like, they can't see the signs that your kid is a bad youth or is in some bad shit.
And they probably warned you.
Yeah. So don't get on the news and be like, yo, my son was a good son. Yes, he might have been, but he was into bad shit.
Yeah, but you got to understand, it's still a person's child, dog.
Yes.
You know what I mean? And then birth that child and bring that child to this world. And more times you're not supposed to be bearing your child. You're supposed to be bearing your parent, dog. You know what I mean? So
it's hard to admit it neither, right?
Yeah, so you got to understand, right there, a parent's going to still want that person to go to jail.
But I wouldn't get on the news if I was I sympathize with the parents, but I wouldn't comment on the news. I wouldn't want to speak to a news reporter and be like, but my son was a good son.
Yeah.
Especially if I know in the back of my mind, I did see a gun one time, or I did find his weed, or I found some coke one time. Well, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, obviously.
I can't get up on the news and like, even if it's because it's my son, I know that he did some wrong shit or possibly did some wrong shit. So if I get on the news and say some shit, now I'm looking crazy because, like, when they go look through his Instagram, now they got the pictures in the private or his Snapchat of him with the burner. I've never seen those. I'm his parent. He's not showing me those pictures.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So when I'm on the news now saying my son was a good son, he always went to school, but I didn't get to see his Snapchat.
No, I know, and that's why they're on that too. They don't go on the same platforms as their parents, right?
Right.
Obviously. Like you find out your parent has a Instagram, you're like, I'm not on that no more. I'm over here,
Snappy, bro.
Right? So I get it.
Right. So now it's hard for the parent, or hard to me for if I was the parent, if I know a little bit of that's going on, to get up on a public news platform and say, "Oh, I can't believe they did this to my son. He was such a good kid." Was he?
Well, that you got to understand, like I said again, that's a person's child. So they're going to do anything in the defense of your child, whether they're wrong or right.
Yeah.
You can't say that, man. Because,
yo,
don't matter if they were out there stepping, you're still going to, because for all you know, that's the only kid they have. And, you know, that was the only, so what y'all going to do? Not defend them?
Yeah.
You have to get out there and defend it, dog, if that was the case, right? Whether they were a bad man or not. You got to get some type of justice. That's how they would feel, right?
I'd just be no comment.
Yeah, but
me personally,
you're different. You'd go spin the block. You'd go.
Whether I go spin the block or whatever. Let's say I go the authorities route or whatever.
Yeah.
The news comes, CP24. All these people are going to be outside the crib. That's going to happen.
Yeah, but see what you can do. A lot of times they come to you and they ask you if you want to be on it too, right?
Yes.
So you have the right to say no.
No comment.
Yeah, but see,
leave me and my family alone. We're grieving.
Some people have to do that because you don't know if they don't have funeral money. Not you know what I mean. And that's also a same plead for help. Like, how am I gonna bury this guy? I didn't even have a. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So then, right there, if you're on the news, someone might see you and help you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and sometimes the parents be on there like, "Yo, please turn yourself in." So I get that, right? But I just don't like the. I can't believe they did this to my son. He was a good kid. That sentence, what you said, I understand it's the parent, but when I hear it, when I'm watching a CP24 or whatever, it makes my shoulders curl a bit, bro, because I'm like, bro, how do you know that he was a good kid? Like, do you see all his pictures?
You'll see.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they always have that picture with the whatever the
graduation, the graduation.
Right?
Yeah.
They always have that one.
Yeah,
but like I swear they don't like.
That's the recent.
R.I.P. The young boy that died there from the WAS, right? YS.
Yeah.
Right.
That's how
when they found pictures of him, bro.
I know.
Wherever they found those pictures, whether it's inside his phone or whatever, the pictures that they have online of him are some of the modest pictures, big stacks, big burners. That could be your son, and you don't see those pictures.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's good to keep up on them, though. Parents, keep up on your kids, man.
You gotta get, and this is for the parents out there. One, stop playing this game of I don't understand social media, so whatever.
No, they do.
You better freaking learn that. You better keep up with the times because especially if you have kids, because that's a responsibility for you to be up with the times, not only so that you and your kids could have healthy conversations and they're not just like, oh, my parents don't understand.
Yeah, and
you could check on your kids.
You could check on them.
And not only, don't be stupid about checking on your kids, okay?
Yeah.
And I'm sorry to the kids out there that are trying to stay low from their parents. Get a Finsta.
Yeah. But you know what? You know what I could say about that too? I don't let my kids on TikTok. You know what I mean?
But if you have a fake TikTok and they're on TikTok anyway, you can see them.
Yeah, or you just have a real TikTok and they can see you. You're not playing no games.
But here's the thing: if they see you,
they'll block you.
Nah,
but then they'll
hide from you. Yeah. And what the kids have been doing, why they're on TikTok and why they're still on Snap, is because parents started, like, Instagram has evolved over the years, and now your parents are on Instagram.
Yeah.
Like, all the time.
Yeah.
They were on a little bit less, but now they're in your DMs checking your shit. So they're like, off of this.
Yeah.
My parents, Instagram has become what Facebook used to be for the kids, right?
Yeah.
So they moved on over to Snap or over to TikTok.
Yeah.
And their parents are like, I don't do the TikTok thing. I'm just now figuring out Instagram. And they're gone.
No, I get it.
You know what I'm saying? They post on Instagram so that their parents can still, and they post on Instagram, but they really live somewhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if you don't know that, if you're not up onto whatever the next is after TikTok, your kids are having all kind of wild conversations behind your back, and you think that you could see their stuff because you have access to their Instagram or whatever the quote unquote current platform is, but it's actually the old one.
See, because I got a lot of kids, right? So I'm more like, I see it like it's inevitable.
Yeah.
You're not gonna. The more you tell them not to do something, they're gonna go and do it, right?
For sure.
So you got to give a little bit of leniency, but you still got to put your foot down. Right?
Yeah.
So I put my foot down. I'm just, you know what I mean? I pray to God every day none of these type of things strike me. You know what I mean? Or any of my friends or anybody I know or anybody out there personally, right? So like I said, this is a touching thing because of the fact that it's younger generation and it's a cycle and it hasn't stopped, right?
Facts.
You know what I mean? So,
yo, fam, I'm telling you, bro, get the Finsta or whatever the fake account is for the platform.
Yeah.
And at least, even if you don't let your kid know, you're looking through the comments.
Yeah.
You're seeing what kind of grown, dirty idiot might be in the comments saying some wild shit. Now you can go investigate. And they don't need to know that it's your account doing the investigating, at least for your peace of mind. And you're like, okay, I checked out. You know how when somebody trolls us in the comments and sometimes you go check out the account or whatever.
Yeah.
You can do that from a fake account for your kid, and at least you know, hey, is that your kid's boyfriend that keeps on going back and forth in the comments on their Snapchat or on their TikTok or whatever? Or now that I'm using my fake account on Snapchat, I follow my kid and I'm like, yo, this is what you're posting here? Holy shit. Right? But they don't see that you're looking at that shit through your real account.
Yeah.
You're just on your fake account, your burner account, and you're like, what the bum?
You could even be in the comments like, yeah. Start a thing.
And now you can have that conversation with like, yo, you know,
see, but then that's when they run. That's when you just watch, bro. You just
but
watch.
If they start doing something dangerous, like they're posting nudies or something like that, bro.
Man.
Now you can at least
I'm reporting it.
you could do that. You could do something, but at least they're not seeing you. And I'm giving like sneaky tactics to parents. But sometimes kids are sneaky, so parents got to be sneaky too.
You got to be just as sneaky. Word.
I'm just saying, fam, like, you know what I mean? You want to protect your kids, bro. And
of course,
before we used to have like signs outside, like, neighborhood watch. But the neighborhood watch thing is done now, fam. Now we got to be.
Everybody's watching, though.
Inside the phone watching, bro.
Yeah. But that's the thing. We had to be scared of kidnappers coming up. When we were coming up,
we still gotta be.
Yeah, for sure.
Child lurers, all type of thing to the phone, bro.
This is the way, though. That's the way. The lurkers, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fam. They're out there saying comments under. Like I've seen, like I forgot what podcast I was watching, but they were commenting under some youth's thing.
Yeah.
And people were like offended by the comments that were under this youth's post.
Yeah.
Because these guys get under the post and say wild stuff,
shit,
bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they say it in code. You know what I'm saying? Like they have little code words.
Yeah.
And I don't want to say all of that, but it has things to do with the word pink and things like that. And
I don't even.
They'll say disgusting things in the comments, which is their little code words for being nasty.
Yeah.
Right? So now if I'm there and I have a kid and those guys are saying that type of stuff in the comments, I'm going to go investigate his page. Like, who are you, a 40-something-year-old?
No, you just set him up. You set them up. No. What you do is you just set up an account and then you follow them. Like you lead them in.
Yeah.
You lead them on and then you bring, yo, bro, come meet me here.
Come in and man them come. Yo, who doing commenting under my youth's thing with them type comment my youth? Right? Your daughter doesn't even know you hungled that.
You know what I'm saying? He disappeared.
Right? His comments disappeared now.
Where's he been?
As well as he.
Yeah. Straight.
Come on, fam. Anyhow, man, I think we got it out here. What are we doing? Oh, Lee, 2 hours in. Jeez.
Yep, that's how we do.
Yo, make sure to hit that like on the way out, man.
Yep. It don't cost nothing to press that like button, dog.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I mean?
And we'll be back in a few days. Pre-recorded on the way too, man.
Of course. And make sure to check out the TRLF show.
Yes.
It's out today. We got Bandana Bongo.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Merkage. You know
Go check that out right now, TRLF show.
Yeah, man. And yeah, man, we'll be back just now.
Yo,
we off of this.